Hello dear students, this is Miss Sunita. Hope all of you doing good. Today I am going to discuss the very important concept, that is types of chemical reaction. In the types of chemical reactions there are 8 types are there. So which are those? The first one is combination, next one decomposition. In the decomposition again there are 3 types: thermal decomposition, electrolysis, photochemical reaction. Next, third one is endothermic, exothermic, displacement, double displacement, and finally oxidation and reduction. These are what? Some types of chemical reaction. So after this we will discuss corrosion and rancidity. So these all the types of the chemical reactions we will discuss one by one. Today I will discuss about combination reaction, decomposition reaction and their types. So this decomposition reaction is very important. They will ask this decomposition reaction in 3 marks. So if they ask in 3 marks, you have to write decomposition definition and all the 3 types with the definition and also with example. See, the first one is what? That is combination reaction. What is a combination reaction? See, combination reaction are those reactions in which 2 or more substance, either we can call as a substance or we can call as a reactants, will combine to give a single product. This is called a combination reaction. So 2 or more substance will react each other and form a single product. So that is what a combination reaction. See, the combination itself, it says that combination means combining 1 or 2 substances. If it is combined 1 or 2 substance and it produces a single product, so that is what we will call as a combination reaction. Here some examples are there. See, C plus O2 which gives a CO2. It is what? Single product. It gives a single product. And here CaO. CaO means calcium oxide, limestone, which react with the water and it will give a slaked lime, CaOH twice. See, this is a single product. See here, 2 reactant are react each other and will give a single product. So that is what we will call as a combination reaction. Here see, H2 plus O2 which will give a H2O. See, after the just balancing you will get a 2H2O. Yes, so this is what a combination reaction. So what is a combination reaction? 2 or more substance or 2 or more reactants. So these 2 are what? These 2 are reactant and it is what? It is a product. So 2 or more reactants combine and form a single product. So that is what we will call as a combination reaction. I hope you have understood. So next we will move towards decomposition reaction. See, so just a decomposition is what? It is opposite to the combination reaction. Here what will happen? 2 or more reactants combine and give a single product. Here in the decomposition what will happen? See, the reactions in which single reactant undergo decomposition. Decomposition means what? Breaking to give a 2 or more products. It will give a 2 or more products. So that is what we will call as a decomposition reaction. So it will divide a single reactant only. It will divide and it will form a 2 or more products. See how I will give an example. H2O which gives H2 plus O2. Here what it is? It is single reactant undergoes reaction and it will give a, you can give the reverse example, CO2. So which gives C2 plus O2. So this is what a decomposition reaction. So decomposition reaction is what? It is just opposite to the combination reaction. So during the decomposition reaction, what will be liberated, what will be released? So or what can be given? It can be given heat, it can be given electricity, it can be given sunlight. So to breakage the reaction, to what single reactant is there, to break this reactant we should give a energy. So energy in the form of the heat, energy in the form of the electricity, energy in the form of the sunlight. So to breakage we need the what? Some types of the energy that we are giving in the form of electricity, sunlight and heat. So next, there are 3 types of the decomposition reaction: thermal decomposition, electrolysis, photochemical decomposition. See, thermal itself says it is what? It is a heat. So thermal decomposition reaction means what? Decomposition means what? Breaking. So thermal means what? Heat. So heat, by giving the heat, it breaks the reaction. That reaction is called as a decomposition reaction. So how we will write? See, decomposition reaction is a reaction in the presence of heat. In the presence of heat is called a thermal decomposition reaction. So decomposition reaction is a reaction in the presence of heat is called a thermal decomposition reaction. See what the example we can give. FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate will be break down into Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide plus sulfur dioxide in the presence of heat. So this symbol is what? This symbol is a heat symbol. Whenever you should show there is a breaking going on in the presence of a heat, you should use this symbol on the reaction. So FeSO4 is what? It is a ferrous sulfate. Which color it is? It is a green color. So after the breakage, what color will get? Will get a brown color. So you should remember this color also, because they will ask in the examination about the color also. A color which is a substance which is a green in color, which gives a what a product, this one you have to write that answer. So like that it will give the question. So it is very important reaction, you should remember. So FeSO4 means what? It is ferrous sulfate. It will be in a green color. So that is, it will give after breakage, it will give Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, plus SO2 and SO3, that is sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. So that is what this ferric oxide is, brown in color. So these gases have a smell of burning sulfur. So these gases will produce the smell during a burning. So again one more example is that lead nitrate, PbNO3 twice, which gives PbO2 plus NO2 plus O2. See, this is also very important. See, when lead nitrate is react in the presence of heat, it will produce a brown fuse. They will ask the question. So brown fuse means what? It will be the nitric oxide. So it will produce a lead oxide, and also it will produce the nitric oxide. So that is called as a brown fuse. So this is what you have to remember. So next we will go towards electrolysis. Electrolysis means what? It is also a type of a decomposition reaction in the presence of electricity. So if the reaction will be going on in the presence of electricity, that is what we will call as a electrolysis reaction. So which reaction it is? See example. 2H2O means what? Water will break down into H2 molecule and O2 molecule in the presence of electricity. See how H2 and O2 molecules will be very thickly arranged. We can't able to break it with a hand, with a normal instrument. So that is the reason by using electricity, so we will break down H2O into H2 plus O2, H2 molecule into O2 molecule. So how it will be happen? See, by this experiment it will be happen. So this diagram also very important for 2 marks. So you should practice this diagram. So it is very important for 2 marks. See how it is. So there are 2 rods here, graphite rod. These 2 are what? A graphite rod. One graphite rod is connected to the positive terminal, it is called as a anode. Another graphite rod is connected to the negative terminal, which is called as a cathode. Yes, so we are connected to the battery. So whenever we pass the electricity, so here we are having a water molecule, here in between we are having a water molecule. So whenever we pass the electricity, so the hydrogen molecule will come at the cathode, and oxygen molecules will come at the anode side. So this is how the reaction will be done in the electrolysis. So by using a electrolysis, H2O will be converted into what? H2 molecule and O2 molecules. So this is what? See, H will go toward, so H will be converted into H2O will be converted into what? H plus and OH minus. So this H plus will go towards the cathode and OH minus will go towards the anode. So later it will be converted into what? Oxygen here in the anode rod, and in the cathode rod it will be converted into what? Into H2 gas. So what will be released? At anode more H2 gas will be collected, and at anode O2 gas will be collected. So why more H2 gas will be collected at a cathode? Because so the hydrogen and oxygen ratio is 2:1. So 2 molecules are there, hydrogen, and 1 molecule is there, oxygen. So that is the reason more H2 gas will be collected at the cathode. So this is what about electrolysis reaction. So next we will move towards photochemical reaction. So these 3 reactions are very important. They will ask in a 3 marks, and in the electrolysis this diagram will be asked in a 2 marks. So you have to practice the diagram. See, next we will discuss photochemical reaction. So what is a photochemical reaction? See, photo means what? Photo means, you know that it is a light. Yes, so photo means what? It is a light. These are the decomposition reaction in presence of sunlight are called a photochemical reaction. If it is in the presence of light, the decomposition reaction will be in the presence of a light. That reaction is called as a photochemical reaction. See here, a single reactant is there. Single reactant is there. In the presence of sunlight, it will be converted into what? Two products. So that is what we will call as a decomposition reaction, isn't it? Yes. So photochemical reaction means what? In the presence of the sunlight, the decomposition reaction will be takes place. So that is what we will call as a photochemical reaction. In the easiest way, you have to remember. You can remember. So photochemical reaction is a decomposition reaction in the presence of sunlight is called as a photochemical reaction. Here I have given some example. See, 2AgCl. So this is what? Completely in the form of the balanced, that is silver chloride. It will be in the white powder. It will be white powder. So in the presence of sunlight, it will give 2Ag plus Cl2. See next, AgBr, silver bromide, which will produce Ag plus Br2. So this is what? In the presence of sunlight. This reaction is very, very important. This reaction also asked in the 2-mark question. So a white powder which will produce a gray color in the presence of the sunlight. So you have to mention the equation. Which element is a white color? That is silver chloride. And what it will produce in the presence of sunlight? It will produce a gray color substance. I hope you have understood about all 3 types of the reaction, about decomposition reaction. If you have any doubt, you just comment in a comment box. Share this videos to your friends. For further videos, do subscribe my channel. Thank you.